Welcome to ABA Marketing Group. ABA Marketing Group is a modern company that provides services in the field of collective finance management. Business is built on investment activities, capital allocation and income generation in favor of clients. To distribute its services, the company uses the MLM business model. Only through sales from person to person, the company gives its customers access to its unique, high-yield and low-risk program. Thanks to a competent and effective investment policy of the company, our clients are getting closer and closer to financial independence by obtaining passive income. The main product of ABA Marketing Group is the FIRST program. It includes a number of profitable financial instruments of investment, insurance, and credit. Cooperation in the program is possible both with individuals and legal entities. In addition to the FIRST program, the company implements its own projects and the projects of its partners in order to make a profit. Collective finance management is the activity aimed at accumulating capital, merging small capital into larger capital in order to increase the amount of dividends received and ensure professional asset management. Our main task is to ensure that the clients of ABA Marketing Group can receive passive income without going into details of investing and not spending a lot of time studying the details. Legally, the company acts as a holder of funds, which invest in securities, real estate, business, and mobile technologies. This type of organization is called an institutional investor and does not require licensing. When necessary, we act through our partners who have all the necessary licenses. Throughout its existence, ABA Marketing Group retains a high yield, which is the basis for making the most profitable offers for its customers. Since 2015, these figures always exceed 25% per annum. The company's partners include some large financial organizations with an impeccable reputation. ABA Marketing was set up on December 4, 2013 and is registered in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis on the island of Nevis. The legal system of the federation is based on English common law. The company is registered in an offshore zone with preferential taxation and subordination to British legislation. The corporate law of the island of Nevis was derived from the laws of the U.S. state of Delaware. Over 65% of companies from the Fortune 500 list of the largest U.S. companies are registered in the state of Delaware. Their corporate law helps to successfully develop and protect their business. All legal disputes are resolved through the St. Lucia Supreme East Caribbean Court. The final authority is the English Privy Council. While English common law makes it possible to enforce an English judgment, which is recognized in many countries around the world, this allows our company to work with liquidity providers and reliably protect the interests of clients in all countries where the company has investment and business projects. Skillful use of offshore is an effective investment mechanism, as it allows accumulating funds and directing them to promising projects in other jurisdictions. This ensures both the safety of capital and its mobility. It's also worth noting such an important advantage of offshore companies as the minimum tax requirements. In offshore territories, very low or no taxation is applied to companies. There's only a fixed annual fee, which does not depend on the value of the company's income. We also do not have an agreement with other countries on the exchange of information about our customers. The legal address of the company is St. Kitts and Nevis, the city of Charlestown. This address is only for correspondence. The company's head office is located in the capital of Latvia, Riga. The office is organized as a separate legal unit and has standard contractual terms for servicing ABA Marketing Group and its clients. This office is engaged in verification of customer documents, contracts, mail notifications, customer base management, sending documents by mail. The office also has a call center that provides customer support and solves emergent problems. You can always contact the administration office regarding contacts listed on the official website of the company. Let us talk about the core competencies of the company and the expertise, which is a source of profit. As already mentioned, the investment activity is the profit-making activity of the company. The company actively invests in a very wide list of financial instruments in order to obtain maximum benefits. As you know, investing is a rather complicated and risky process. Only competent investments, timely entry and exit, and a high degree of diversification of instruments can lead to guaranteed earnings. This function is performed by the investment department. Traders who constitute the main part of the investment department are traders in securities, stocks, bonds, futures, and options on the stock exchange. Effective investing requires deep knowledge in the field of finance and trading, experience and skills of stock trading. Traders monitor changes in the markets, rebalance portfolios, make forecasts, calculate profits and losses, increase assets, fully control the investment process, initiate any changes in a strategy. They act on their own to gain the maximum profit directly from the trading process. The company has a trusting relationship with traders who are located in more than 20 countries around the world. Such a location of traders allows to better analyze the world market situation. The network of traders whose strategies are used by the company for asset allocation is quite large. Using a wide variety of investment strategies and portfolios ensures a diversification of risks. The main condition for choosing a proposed strategy is that a trader who offers company to invest in a particular instrument first invests his own funds in it, and only then the company decides whether it's necessary to invest in this financial instrument. Payment for the services of traders is made according to the success fee model, which is translated as a reward for success. This means that a trader earns only when the company has earned. This scheme of work motivates traders to treat all investments of the company with particular responsibility. Together with the company's traders, the following areas for investment were identified: debt investments, currency investments, stock exchanges, direct investments. Let's take a closer look at each of the investment directions of ABA Marketing Group. Debt investments are a type of investment where the investor receives only a return on investment and some additional income in a foreseeable amount. As a debt investor, the company invests in business, in real estate, in movable property. In essence, the debt investment is lending. Currency investments are investments in which income is received in a currency other than the currency of the initial investment. Currency investments in companies are distributed in Swiss francs, European Common Currency, Euro, US dollars. On stock exchanges, the main trading assets are the shares of the companies. In addition to these assets, financial instruments such as debt securities, etc. can be also found on stock exchanges. On stock exchanges, the company distributed funds in the following proportions: securities 7.5%, energy raw materials 29%, precious metals 16.5%, primary goods 2%, retail goods 1.5%, financial services 5%, futures 9%, options 6.5%, ETF funds 10%, other derivatives 12.5%. Most of the proceeds from investment come from direct investments. Direct investments are investments of money by investors in promising companies or individual projects. As a rule, with direct investments as opposed to portfolio investments, investors receive a substantial stake in the company and the right to participate in its management, for example by having their representative elected to the board of directors. The company selected the following major sectors as direct investments: mobile technologies, technology sector, industry, telecommunications, healthcare. The main focus of the direct investment was on mobile technologies because the company developed a unique mobile platform Binom based on ABA smartphone, which has no analogs in the world. This is a one-of-a-kind mobile device in which all conversation and customer correspondence are confidential. The telephone also provides the company's clients with access to their personal accounts without the use of internet providers. Thanks to a competent investment policy, ABA Marketing Group has the opportunity to provide its customers with a gross income of more than 25% per annum, with capitalization for over 3.5 years. The company's profitability indicators in recent years were as follows: 25.4% in 2015, 26.7% in 2016, 28.1% in 2017, 28% in 2018. The organizational structure of the company is structured in such a way as to achieve the greatest efficiency in work and to cooperate with clients as quickly as possible. The internal regulations provide for the following departments: financial, legal, investment, marketing, communication, technical. Let's take a closer look at what each department is engaged in. The financial department is responsible for controlling the movement of the company's funds, separation of its own funds from the funds of commissioners, control of income, and return of funds. This department is engaged in the development of invoices and interacts with the banking sector. It controls affiliated companies and their financial and economic activities. Loan commitments and collateral instruments are also within the scope of its activities. The legal department has control over the company's document management with commissioners, affiliated companies, the banking sector, government and supervisory authorities, investment agreements, and any related documentation for the effective operation of the company within the framework and according to the laws that govern the entire range of areas and obligations, as well as control over transactions and changes in laws. The marketing department is responsible for overseeing the marketing system, which includes selection of advisors and control of their activities, development of royalty accounting systems, conducting training, forming a reward system, development and monitoring of sales conditions. The communication department is responsible for holding meetings, conferences and presentations, oversees the registration and sale of tickets for such events, decides on incentive trips, gifts, as well as control over gifts and awards presented by the marketing department. The technical department is responsible for monitoring communications, websites, servers, developing and implementing new systems, personnel accounts and offices, and provides data protection. The investment department plays one of the leading roles in the company. The investment department is the heart of the company. It performs the main function of the company, making successful, high-yield and low-risk investments. It's responsible for the safety, security and profitability of investments to the company and its customers. The secret ingredient in the success of any company is people, the team. What does the ABA Marketing Group team look like? Advisors are the face of ABA. A career as an advisor is a difficult